This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, Beyoncé has 2 albums right now in the top 10, and that's the first time that's happened for her. So at the same time, she's got 2 albums in the top 10. That's because Lemonade has re-entered the list at number 9, and that's all because we told you before it used to only be available on Tidal, but now it's available on all streaming services.
Scary album.
And Homecoming, the live album, is at number 4.
Lemonade will always terrify us men. I was having that conversation at dinner last night because remember when we first watched that HBO special and you sitting there with your wife and you didn't know that this was a special about infidelity.
You brought that up.
Cheating.
You had dinner with your wife?
Well, we were just having a conversation about it in general. You don't remember that night? That was a scary night.
I remember
bro.
that night. I don't relive it.
That
I don't
was a
bring it back.
terrifying night.
I don't talk about it.
And then when you walk in the house and your wife just listening to I Ain't Sorry and you're like, man, what did I do?
And she want to bash the windows of your car and all of that.
But and even when you don't do nothing, it's just that PTSD from being the nigga I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Will scare you.
All right, now Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone reboot is getting a season 2. Have you guys watched this one?
I didn't even know it was on TV. When did season 1 happen?
Yeah, so they are agreeing. They have agreed to renew it for a second season.
Twilight
so
Zone.
congratulations.
What
to him.
channel?
That is on CBS All Access.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so
Zero. I have not heard anybody talking about that or anything. Anybody in here watch Twilight Zone season 1?
Well, if you have
No.
CBS All Access, you can watch the show's first 5 episodes. Those are currently available right now, and there's a new episode that drops every Thursday.
What is CBS All Access? And why does the CBS I have on my TV don't have All Access?
I don't know. Maybe you have to use the app.
What the heck is
Can use it.
CBS All Access?
So many channels, bro.
There's a lot of options.
It's an app? Oh, no, I don't want that.
All
Sorry.
right, now Showtime. They have decided to do Desus Mero for 2 nights a week. Starting next month. It's going to air Monday and Thursday nights starting May 6th. So congratulations to them. That show will be on throughout the summer, and then they'll be on hiatus starting August 5th.
Dropping the clues bombs for my guy, Desus Mero. Had dinner with Desus last night. He asked about you, Envy.
Did he?
What'd he say?
He just asked about you. He asked how you were doing, that's all.
Oh, ask about him for me.
Yeah. What? What?
What? That's an awkward
Ask
response.
about him for me.
Yeah, ask about him for me.
Tell him I asked about him as well.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna see them, I think, in a week or so.
Where at?
How?
We
You
playing,
pulling up?
Yeah, we gonna pull up. Now we playing a celebrity softball game
Uh-oh, don't do
Okay.
nothing crazy, Envy.
in the Bronx. No.
Oh, you don't want that.
Are you pitching?
In the Bronx with bats?
Are you
balls.
pitching?
Nah, he really did ask about you, though. Salute to my man, Desus.
Tell him I
But
said
how?
what's up.
Like,
I don't know
how
where
did it
Mero
come-
was at
What's
last
the
night.
context?
He was like, how's Envy? That's all.
What'd you say?
I said, he's good.
Charlamagne definitely didn't say he's good. As beige as ever.
No, actually, I just said, shut up, Desus. That's what I said.
Okay. Now, Jeannie Mai, she was discussing on The Real about forgiving her mom. They had disowned each other when she was a teenager, and she made that confession, and she said her mom just wasn't that supportive to her. Check it out.
She and I had a major falling out because she wasn't supportive to me when I needed her most at that time. So we disowned each other when I was 16 until I was 24. So I prayed, not knowing I was praying to God. I remember confronting her again and facing off with her with what she had done wrong. And I tell you, the way God replaced my ears with his and my heart with his to hear everything she had told me in the past, but I heard it differently. I heard it the way he wants you to hear, the mistakes you make as a human being. Not only did I make up with my mom on that day, but I also looked at God and I was like, damn, I owe you one.
Hold on. I just want to raise my hand.
Go ahead, raise your hand.
Technically, your heart and ears are already God's, okay? And you owe God more than one because you owe God your life. I'm just
I mean,
saying.
I guess it was a certain day when it really just all clicked for her. Because sometimes that doesn't happen for you until
That
later
is
in
true.
life.
We can tune out. We can listen to the world so much that we tune out our ears to God. That is true.
Yeah, because she said that her strained relationship with her mom is really what brought her closer to God.
Mm-hmm.
So she said that's why she's so devoted to God today. There was something there in that spirit between a mother and a daughter. She said she needed her mom, but she was too proud, and she was praying and not knowing that she was praying to God. She probably wasn't as devoted to God at that time.
Gotcha.
And then got more devoted as she was trying to figure it out. So she said that's why she's stuck being a Christian now.
Okay.
Just stuck being a Christian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I guess, it helped her so much. So now she's like, that's why she's so devoted.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to know why. And that's a difficult thing when you disown one of your parents because y'all go through it, and kids do go through things in their teenage years, especially with their parents.
We do have to have more patience with our parents because we forget that our parents are human too, and we forget that our parents had lives before us, and a lot of our parents had mental health issues they were dealing with, or drug and alcohol issues, or just trauma and pain
Well,
they never
I know
dealt
I
with.
was just bad.
Well, yeah, well,
I know my parents couldn't stand me.
They went on
growing
the
up.
journey. They was on the journey before, so they
Absolutely.
know what we're doing, how we gonna mess things up, and they're just trying to protect us.
And sometimes you have to admit you just was bad.
That is true, but your parents haven't healed either. Everybody, listen, we're the first generation that is actually having the luxury of healing. Our parents were too busy working, trying to make the world better for us.
I remember I stole my parents' car. It was brand new, 10 plates. I didn't even know how to drive. I was only 15.
You was a bad little
I crashed it twice, and then I just put it back like nothing happened.
And what happened to you?
Well, first they thought my brother did it.
And you didn't tell on them? You didn't snitch, huh?
Eventually I did tell.
And then what happened? Did they beat you?
Yes, it was me. No, I was on punishment. And it was just hard for me to be on punishment because they worked during the day, so I still was out and about.
You was
Now,
a bad little
now we
kid,
know
bro.
why your ass ain't never been to Disney World.
Then, let me tell you what they did.
Now
You
we
was a
know why your
badass
ass ain't
kid.
never seen
Then
the
they
Lion
took the
King.
phone away from me, right? So you know what I did? I ordered my own phone line, and I had my own phone number. So I had my own
In
phone.
your house?
Yes, and they didn't even know.
Who paid?
So they didn't know till the bill came because it doesn't charge you until you get the bill. They were like, what are all these charges? And so I had my own phone line. I had my own phone number.
You was a bad little
They
kid.
didn't know about.
I would never feel sorry for you. Not
Then they
going to
let me
Disney
keep the
World.
phone because they liked the fact that I wasn't tying up the phone at home all the time. So they were like, you know what, just let her keep it.
All this time you made us think that you were a deprived child whose parents never took her
I
to
didn't say
Disney
that.
World. The fact
You
of the
just
matter
a
was you was a
badass
badass
kid.
kid who didn't deserve to go to Disney World.
Man, shout out to Irv and Celeste. Y'all did a great job.
Who the hell is Urban Celeste?
My parents.
Oh,
No.
I thought those were your codees that helped you steal the goddamn car.
I'm supposed to say shout out to my mom and dad. You call them by their first name?
I'm Angela Yee, and that's
That's
your
how you
rumor
know
report.
she was a bad kid.
Yeah.
She referred to her parents as their first name. Boy, she was a bad little
Would you
girl.
ever?
No, I never thought about it.
Me neither. Sheesh.